So the whole idea is you should go out and always stress yourself beyond what you're comfortable with. That's the whole idea about competition. I know it's a game, but you've competed, you've seen the stress, you felt it without putting yourself into that theater of stress. You don't know how you're going to do. And if you're going to be a concealed carry guy, and you're not going to ever go out and stress yourself, and you think you're going to be John Wayne when the moment comes, you're probably not going to be John Wayne. A lot of people guilty, you know. I would be guilty of it too if I didn't compete or go out and do classes with other people and actually learn where you are. I've seen a lot of police officers, and I love police officers. Don't get me wrong, but they're so underfunded that they never really receive proper training. I mean, the guys are willing; they're out there doing their duty. You know what I mean? But they don't receive the level of training they should get because of the budget. So a good way to do it would be just find your competition that you're not comfortable with and go see what you can do. Go to some speed shooting. That's one thing about action shooting. The scenario, like I'm sitting at this table, next thing you know, I'm drawing in, I'm shooting targets. It's kind of like a real life scenario would be, and it's under the stress of a competition because you want to do well, and there's people watching, and you know how that feeds off of the pressure curve there. So if you can't do well there, what are your odds of actually doing this when you need it the most? So you should always stress yourself. That's one thing good about action shooting. The shooting scenario is very so much no light, low light, flashlight, whatever, running and gunning. It's just it's good training for the stress level. We're not all going to be John Wayne.
Well, no, yeah, there's only one John Wayne as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
Jerry, on the same kind of line of thinking, kind of comparing competitive shooting with defensive shooting, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about firearm modifications or upgrades. You know, so what are some of the modifications that you might make, you know, on a defensive handgun, a carry gun versus a competitive gun? We know you go for a good pair of aftermarket sights, but what else?
I want a good trigger. You know, a lot of I've shot a few rounds, so I want my carry gun to feel similar to my competition gun. I think I can handle the situation and keep my finger on the trigger guard. If you're not up to that level to where you can have a good trigger, well, don't get you a good trigger. But the gun has to be, first thing on a carry gun, has to be 100% reliable. Accuracy is totally secondary. I don't care if this thing shoots 6 inches at 25 yards. If it shoots 100% of the time, that's what I'm looking for. We can't strong hand. And that's one of the things you want to set your equipment on. If you're going to carry a pistol, you want to go out and shoot it limp wrist, weak hand, unsupported, see if that thing is going to cycle. My own carry gun, personally, I throw it in the freezer overnight. I live right here where I can shoot in the backyard. So I throw the ammo and the gun in the freezer overnight, and I step out and I'm going to burn a magazine with my weak hand unsupported to see if it's going to function from number one to the last one in the mag. And that sounds kind of silly, but I've done enough classes in different environments to know that might be what you come up with. If it's function in that first condition, it's going to be good when I've got two hands on it. Everything is going to run the way I want it. So, and also shoot what if you're going to go out and train with your carry gun, shoot the same ammunition that you're going to carry, and not some cheap ammo, ball ammo that you can get for $1 on it. And then you're going to put some Trick Plus P Plus in it or something that the gun hadn't seen before. And that totally changes the cycle speed, the extraction cycle, the magazine speed, how it feeds. And it's just, so if you're going to carry good ammunition, go out and shoot you a couple of hundred rounds of it to make sure the gun is going to work and it's going to function. It has to function. It has to function. It can be really, but above all, I've seen a lot of trick guns die in competitions.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so it has to function. You want to shoot the same ammo you're going to carry and shoot enough of it till you know everything, all your mags are going